Hey guys, welcome back to some more Monster Squad, and this is going to be the ever asked for floor 24 for the Sky Tower. And this one we're going to be using a little bit different strategy because the boss in here actually has so much defense that no attacks actually break his armor. He's just going to take 1 damage from all normal attacks. So we're going to be focusing on bleeds, poisons, burns, and chill effects. If you've got any of those monsters, you are all set. As you can see, I've set up an Anubis as my leader because he has that bleed and we want to be able to cast it without a cooldown. I also throw in another bleed monster as the Manta Roar, and then a Pentacorn for some damage boosts, and then actually I throw Spooking in there for the extra 90% passive HP he gives our team. His damage buff isn't really noted at all, but the heal is very nice. You want to throw in a healer in there that'll be able to keep your team alive and preferably have a MP recovery boost on him, but I use Spooking because I needed the extra HP. Now, you can see in this room that we're only dealing 1 damage when we go in for normal attacks. This is why I've got the Anubis as our leader, and you can see he's taking a ton of damage. If I didn't have the Spooking, he'd actually already had died twice by now. The Spooking doubles the HP of all of your normal type monsters, so if you've got anything that's like a Spooking, I would suggest using that guy. And since we can only deal damage to the enemies in bleed forms, we want the Pentacorn there to give us the extra damage. We're only dealing damage for a minute amount of time when we're actually using any of our abilities, so we want to make the most of that little time of damage, and Pentacorn does that in a great way. If you don't have the Pentacorn though, I would suggest switching him out for maybe another bleed monster or maybe a defensive style monster to help ease the Spooking's healing problems, because as you can see, I barely made it through this floor. The Manta Roar is getting low very quickly. Along with the Pentacorn, the only thing that's really not taking that much damage is surprising the Spooking. I believe he's the tankiest monster on this team right now, which is very unlike me, but for this you really need it. Floor 29 also, I believe, is very similar to this, and we're going to be looking at a very similar team for that dungeon as well, but we're going to be using the Fever Bar a little bit more strategically in there. Once you get higher in these floors, the Fever Bar gets very important. In floor 28, you cannot actually beat that floor with any of the teams that I came up with without using the Fever Bar, but that's for another video. Let's just take a look at this. We're getting this guy really low. You want to be very good with your heals, and if you do need to, go ahead and pop that Fever Bar and throw out some extra heals. That's why it's there, to help you through the floors that you're having a hard time with. You're not going to have a team for everything right offhand, so go ahead and use the Fever Bar. If you're getting too low, pop that, use Anubis' AoE heal, or maybe throw out a couple of bleeds. They don't really stack, but, you know, getting them to be consecutive and having more of them on will be good. As you can see, I'm running very low on time here, but I just get him in the nick of time, maybe with 7 seconds left. There you go. And for all of our trouble, we didn't even get that many rewards. Just 1 purple box, and I think it was a B class or a C class. It is, it's a B class, not awful. Anyway, thanks for watching guys. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed, and I will see you on the next floor.